ਇੱਕ ਓਂਕਾਰ ਸਤਿਨਾਮ ਕਰਤਾ ਪੁਰਖ ਬੋ ਨਿਰਵੈਰ ਅਕਾਲ ਮੂਰਤ ਅਜੂਨੀ ਸਹਿਬੰ ਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ ਜਪ.
Just in case anyone's here for the first time, we'll chant each of these 3 times. So listen, chant along as soon as you feel like you got it. Do you want to say it?
Om Namo, Gurudev Namo. We always start off with this mantra because, just for me, it brings me right into my heart and got a flying chance of tuning into light and love. Om, divine light. Namo, I bow. Divine energy. Gurudev, divine teacher. Namo, I bow. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. Primal Guru, primal wisdom, I bow. Throughout the ages, to that wisdom I bow. True wisdom, I bow. Great divine wisdom, I bow. So Namo and Name, lots of bowing, surrendering, allowing the ego to just relax, and let's allow the light to flow through. Let's bring the palms together at the center of the chest. Rub the palms together.
Or your hooves.
And let's inhale to tune in. Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siri Gurudev Name.
All right, we'll bring the words up on screen of the Mul Mantra.
This Mul Mantra comes from Guru Nanak. And Guru Nanak was born in the 15th century and lived in a time in India when there was a lot of polarization, just like we're experiencing today. And
No.
yeah. And especially, between the Hindu and Muslim communities at that time. And women were not treated so well, all of this. So Guru Nanak came in this time and had a very important message. There's this beautiful story. Guru Nanak, before he became Guru Nanak, was Nanak. And he would meditate every morning. He would take his Ishnan, take a cold dip in the river, and then come out and then meditate. And he was always accompanied by his disciple Mardana. So on this one morning, he submerged into the water as always, but then he didn't come back up. And Mardana really got worried, dove in, searched. Hours passed, then even 3 days passed, and the town was preparing for Nanak's funeral at this spot along the river. And it was in that moment that Nanak emerged. And he told us later that he had had a jala samadhi, had the experience of oneness with God underneath the water, in the water.
Jal is water.
Yeah. And
Samadhi is oneness with the divine.
yeah. And although he had had many ways of teaching, even when he was a boy and teenager, and it became clear to him that it was now time for him to completely dedicate his life to teaching. So the first words that he spoke when he came out of the water were, there is no Hindu, there is no Muslim. And then he recited the Mul Mantra. So, Ik Onkar, Satnam, Karta Purkh, Nirbhau, Nirvair, Akal Murth, Ajuni, Sabang, Gur Prasad Jap, Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Habi Sach, Nanak Hosi Be Sach. So the Ik Onkar, God is one. We are one. You and I are one. This creation is one. All of our polarities are one.
One creative consciousness that has manifested everything.
Yes. Sat Nam, Sat, truth, Nam, name of the one. And that name of the one is the sound current of the origin of life. So that sound current, origin of life, Nam, exists within each of us. So Sat Nam is really tuning into the truth, the true identity of that original sound within each of us. Karta Purkh, God is the doer. As much as, we're going to do the heavy lifting and I got to do this, I got to do that, it's actually God is the doer. Yes.
The creative consciousness that created everything is continually creating everything. So it's doing everything.
Yes. Nirbhau, without fear. Nirvair, without vengeance. Nirbhau, this one, when I was growing up, we used to have to walk past a bull on our land, and I was so scared of him that he would charge us, and he'd always hit his hoofs against the ground and snort. It was scary. So we'd chant the Mul Mantra so I could tune into this Nirbhau, without fear. And it worked. Yeah, I was able to. Nirbhau, Nirvair, without, letting go of the anger, of the vengeance, of all of these things are just like hooks.
Yeah, it's like the experience is like, it's the thoughts that intrigue us and pull us away from just the steady flow of consciousness. So it's not that you're trying to achieve some kind of state of, I'm never going to feel fear again. But the awareness, the consciousness recognizes, I'm feeling fear. I'm feeling fear. I'm getting into going with that thought instead of staying present. It's just more creativity happening.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with fear or
That's
anger.
what I'm saying. So
if it's coming, it most likely has a really important message, But to find what that message is and
you gotta stay present with it.
Stay present.
That's what I'm
with it.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
you can, how you can go off and you're following
the identity of fear, the identity, I am angry. Okay.
You can be present with being anger, and it's really beautiful.
I'm feeling angry.
And really, when you
I like that better.
When you come really present, And this is why I want to get the chanting, because the chanting is the practice of this, of being present through whatever is coming up. And so when you do it for an hour or longer, you go through a lot. And so it's like a training, it's like a practice of being present with whatever comes up. And you start to see, at least in my experience, and let us know how you feel, that all these things, they just have subtle energies with them, but it's all just an expression of love. It's all an expression of this creative consciousness. Really, the pain and the pleasure become one. And that's really the way it is to the pure consciousness. It's just more of the same, coming back to love itself. And so the mind says, well, no, fear this, anger this, love over here, enjoyment here. And we just say, oh, it's all one.
Akal Murat, undying form, how God manifests within each of us, and how that Akal, undying Murat form is just so beautiful. It's like, wow, look what God created. Ajuni, unborn. So tapping back into, we're beyond birth, we're beyond death, we're this infinite soul nature.
Yeah, so Nanak is starting to really point at something here.
Yeah.
It's like a foundational thing he's laying down here for us. And what I love about this is that there's an understanding and there's a real context to that. You might be having a hard time with this thing called life. And Nanak says, I hear you, and listen to this.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And chant this.
Yeah.
Which is coming up.
And then Sabang. Sabang is self-illumined. Wow, this is so beautiful. You know, that this energy, this light within us is a process of self-illumination, self-initiation. You know, no one said to Nanak, okay, now you are Guru, Nanak. You know, it was a self-initiation process of trusting that voice of God within and saying, I am Guru Nanak.
Realization.
Wahe Guru, Siri Guru, Sat Guru, Shabad Guru, all of that. So each of us has this potential, this capacity to sabang, to self-illuminate ourselves. And
that's
then
what Nanak is, I feel really strongly, is saying here, that this is you. This is you. This isn't, I'm not talking about that you're going to maybe become this at some point, or that this is you right now. Just letting you know this is you.
yeah, sabang, self-illuminate. And we are spiritual, you know, we are spiritual beings. We live in spiritual consciousness. And it's not kind of the average everyday norms. Each of you is a being of light, a person of spirit. And this is really special.
This is the gift.
Yeah. So
Guru Prasad.
Guru Prasad, the gift.
Gift
the
of
gift
consciousness.
Of the Guru, the gift of Gur is the Guruship, or the energy of the Guru as it passes through. And Guru is
alive.
Is wisdom. That wisdom that is alive. And that subtle energy of teacher and teachings, and the grace of the Guru, the gift of the Guru, the grace of Guru Nanak for giving us these beautiful words. Wow. And then Jap.
It was flowing through him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The energy of wisdom flowed through him.
Yeah, and this idea of the flow, that this is all flowing, and this runs through my experience of all of Guru Nanak's teachings, and you know, his experience with the river. It's this continual flow.
Yeah.
There's nothing really to get here. You're already it, but just go with this flow, and let's chant soon. Jap.
Jap means to repeat, to meditate, to chant. Yeah, we're going to do that, Guru Nanak. We're doing it. We're getting there. Okay. Ad Such.
And then I love this, because then in a way, there's so much here. There's so much. lifetimes of study here. Odds, what he's going into now, again, here's the context of time and space.
Okay. You want to keep going on that?
Well, he's saying, yeah, that you're in this in this creative manifestation, that also this, when you, well, he's saying, Ad such, he's saying, before the beginning, primal beginning, Jugad such, throughout time, Hebi such, here and now, Nanak Hosi be such, will always be. So he's pointing to the come present now. Yes, there's this thing where we get sort of caught into past, future, but even through all that, it was always true. But here and now will always be.
And such is truth.
True.
So as we chant it, we can allow that energy, we can allow ourselves to tap into our inner truth, to tap into what's true right within us.
And one thing I just want to say is so beautiful about chanting and music is that it's a flow. Same thing like the river. It's going along, but you can be present within that flow. But it keeps going and it keeps going and it keeps going and it keeps going. But you're always just right now, in this moment, chanting along with it.
Waheguru.
And no goal. Just let go of the goals and be present. That's the beautiful thing about all this, is that you don't have to try, you don't have to do anything to be present. Do you? So, we got the words in the chat. We'll take this down. We're going to do some warm-ups. We have time for that?
Yeah. We're going to just warm up our vocals a little bit.
You have some tea or warm water?
Yeah. It's just a nice thing to do. And we hope that you'll all chant really in your space, and we can really feel you in your space, in that ether realm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want to put up the sarga?
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing the sargam. These are notes of a scale, of the scale of the scale of this chant. And all right. Yeah, so come sitting up straight. And no tabla yet.
No tabla yet.
Yeah. Please join us and sing.
Big breath. Open your mouth.
We're going to go down to knee. We're going backwards, see? And then da. And pa. If you can't reach the note, then just just hold the mouth open and kind of allow the sound to come through.
Just stay relaxed.
Let's go to ma. That's as far as I can go. Let's go back up. Let's do Ong slide. As you sing Ong and you go from Sa to Pa. Okay, and let's go a little bit up the scale. And then the Ong slide. If anything feels uncomfortable, just sing softer, change your voice. You know, we just want to have a nice flow. So we're opening up the voice. Then we're going to go sa, re, ga. Ready? Sa. Slide. 哦。 flat. Here we go. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, ga, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, ga, ni, sa. Sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. All right, now we're ready to chant. Take a sip of warm water if you have it. Okay. We're going to chant. We're going to simply chant the Mul Mantra. Isn't that great? Love it. All right, here we go. एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निर्भय निर्वैर अकाल मूर्त अजूनी Saibam Guru Prasad Jap Aad Sach Jugad Sach Hai bhi sach Nanak hosi bhi sach एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निर्भय निर्वैर अकाल मूर्त अजूनी Saibam Guru Prasad Jap Aad Sach Jugad Sach Hai bhi sach Nanak hosi bhi sach एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निर्भय निर्वैर अकाल मूर्त अजूनी Saibam Guru Prasad Jap Aad Sach Jugad Sach Hai bhi sach Nanak hosi bhi sach एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख Nanak hosi Jugat Sach, है भी सच, नानक होसी भी सच, एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निर्भय निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजूनी सैभं गुरु प्रसाद जप आदि साचे जुगाद साचे है भी सच, नानक होसी भी सच, एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निर्भय निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजूनी सैभं गुरु प्रसाद जप आदि साचे जुगाद साचे है भी सच, नानक होसी भी सच, एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निर्भय निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजूनी सैभं गुरु प्रसाद जप आदि साचे जुगाद साचे है भी सच, नानक होसी भी सच, एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निर्भय निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजूनी सैभं गुरु प्रसाद जप आदि साचे जुगाद साचे है भी सच, नानक होसी भी सच, एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निर्भय निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजूनी सैभं गुरु प्रसाद जप आदि साचे जुगाद Sabam Guru Prasad Jap Adi Sache Jugad Sache Happy Sache Nanak Hosi Vi Sache Ek sad. गुर प्रसाद जप आद साचे जुगाद साचे है भी सच नानक होसी भी सच एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निर्भय निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजूनी सबं गुर प्रसाद जप आद साचे जुगाद साचे है भी सच नानक होसी भी सच एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निर्भय निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजूनी सबं गुर प्रसाद जप आद साचे जुगाद साचे है भी सच नानक होसी भी सच एक ओंकार सतनाम Sabam Guru Prasad Jap Ad Sach Jugad Sach Happy Sach Nanak Hosi Bhi Sach Ek Omkar Satnam Karta Purkh Nirbhav Nirvair Akal Murth Ajuni Sabam Guru Prasad Jap Ad Sach Jugad Sach Happy Sach Nanak Hosi Bhi Sataam Karta Purkh Nirbhav Nirvair Akamurt Ajuni Sabam Guru Prasad Jap Ad Sach Jugad Sach Happy Sach Nanak Hose Be Sach. Thank you to all of you beautiful souls who have chanted with us. I really feel your energy in the ether plane. It feels so amazing. And feeling the energy of Guru Nanak feels like such a blessing. I'd like to invite you to bring your palms together at the center of the chest. And we'll close with Long Time Sun, this beautiful sacred experience together. Thank you so much for being with us, bringing your light and your love. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you,
dear heart of hearts, heart of the universe, creator of all creation. May we feel you inside us like a flowing river. May we flow on and on, changing, growing, transforming, realizing our oneness. Beautiful and perfect. Joyous and light. May we remember you throughout all time and even now. Even now. Even now. Satanam.